Pardon me. Good evening. Good evening. It is 8:08 by our reckoning. My name is Ian. This is my lovely wife,
Rachel.
We are of Big Family Life in the Simpson Family Home. And 4 F's with the Simpson family. The 4 F's representing faith, family, food, and fitness. Faith because we believe we can do all things through Him who loves us. Family because aside from God, there's nothing or no one more important on this earth. Thank you. Food because food is medicine. And fitness because we believe overall wellness can be achieved by pursuing and maintaining a strong soul, mind, and body. Hence the 4 F's to manifest one's best life by grace under God. Good evening. God bless you. Thanks for stopping in. Hi, Alex. God bless you. This is Real Talk. And it is Friday, so it's TGIF in the Simpson family home. Meg, how was your week?
It was great.
Okay.
Hey,
none of that. Get her out of there, please.
It's almost like I have the itis right now because we had a big supper and it's Friday, and I also I finished my last exam today, which is super exciting. So I'm done with classes now until September.
Wow, Mom's a rock star. Good evening, Hogan. God bless you, Hulk Hogan. Keep it fair like the Sugar Bear. Good evening, good evening.
Like
God
one.
bless you. I remember Sugar Bear. Can't get enough of those Sugar
okay.
No, that was Cookie Crisp, but Sugar Bear was, it's a cereal.
Oh yeah,
When I was a kid. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. Over the course of the evening there, Chris, let's play some childhood trivia. Let's throw some stuff at me. And I was a TV guru. As a kid growing up, that's all I did was watch TV and movies. So throw some stuff out there, and we'll see if I can recognize it from back in the. Let's go all the way back even to the 80s. See how that goes. Yeah, it's Friday, so she had her last exam today, crushed it, of course, and yeah.
Yeah, so now it's like,
Matlock, yep, of course.
Matlock.
Of course.
I remember Matlock.
Come on. Let's make it challenging. Come on, Matlock. You're gonna start Matlock. Who could not? Okay, I'll do you one better than Matlock. How about what was Andy of Mayberry? There you go. There you go. Or Andy of the Andy Griffith Show, and I'll do you another Petticoat Junction. Your turn. Good evening. God bless you, Tommy. Thanks for joining us. God bless you. Petticoat Junction. Your turn. Come on. Go, baby. Petticoat Junction.
I don't even know that one.
Yeah. Hey, Bentley. No. Don't hit, please. No
Mercedes.
need to hit. A Mercedes. No, no barking.
Yeah, so I was just like, it feels nice that I'm finally done. So it's not like I have to be in classes. I don't have any homework to be submitting.
Yeah.
You old.
Get it. Quantum leap. Hey, Joey. Hey, God bless. What are you talking about, Joey? I'm old. We're the same age. Oh my gosh, get out of here. Get him off of there, please, and let's put away the things. Age is nothing but a number. Joey says, congrats on the exam.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, but Andy's show was racist. There ain't no black people in Mayberry. Well, I mean, true story. There weren't, but I used to be able to whistle a song. Hi, God bless you. Thank you for stopping in, Joey. We're playing. Joey, do you remember Schoolhouse Rocky? After school, I remember running home from Laura Secord. School let out at 3:30, and I would be able to get home by about 3:45. You're new. God bless you. Welcome here. Make some friends. Add the people in the chat, and hopefully they'll follow you back. And Schoolhouse Rocky. It was afternoon programming after school. It was kids. It was geared specifically towards kids, and it ran, I think, from 3:30 to 4 o'clock. And I ran home so that I could catch the last minutes of it. Yeah, last 15 minutes. Yeah, that was good. It's like that's when life was a little bit more wholesome back then, I think.
I only had maybe 2 channels growing up. So for me, the only time I was able to watch cartoons was.
Sorry, I'm sorry, baby.
Yeah, I know. Saturday. So Saturday was cartoon time for me, and like I grew up on Care Bears and Fraggle Rock and
Fraggle Rock. I remember Fraggle Rock.
Fraggle Rock, and
I remember
also
Rock.
what other one?
Room 222. Room 222. No, I don't recall that. Tell me what that's about. What is that about? Room 222. I don't remember that. Who remember? Here's my trump card. I'm just gonna. I'm asking what Room 222 was about. I'm gonna play my trump card. Bucky's here. Come in and say hi, Bucky. I'm gonna play my trump card. Greatest American Hero. Who remembers the Greatest American Hero? Nobody ever remembers that show. I used to love that show as a kid. Greatest American Hero. Go, baby. Fraggle Rock. What about who's the mommy? Who's the mama? Alf. There was Alf, right? The alien. He liked to eat dogs. And there was the Fraggles. No, the one. They were dinosaurs, and the little baby was always hitting the dad. Who's not the mama? Not the mama.
I know which one you're talking about, and that wasn't just dinosaurs, was it?
It might have been dinosaurs. Scott Bakula's Care Bears. Yeah, Care Bears are always good. Hercules. Hey, Carla, God bless you. Hercules. Oh, wait, hang on. Here's my. No, wait. Here's my here's my Hercules quote. Give me a second. Bear with. Let me get some water. Hang on, Hercules. From when we were, I'm monitoring that, Eric. Not entirely sure, but I'm monitoring it. From when we were kids. Rocket Robin Hood. Oh my gosh, that's great.
I don't remember that one.
Hercules. Hang on. Hold on, Carla. You're getting ahead of yourself. Hercules. Herc! It's Daedalus! It's Daedalus! I'm sorry. I used to be able to get. I can't. A high school show in the mid '70s, Room 222. I don't remember that, but I do remember Fame. And Chris said Jefferson's man when he bugged his wife, calling her Wheezy. How about Sanford and Son? Up there, right there. I just said it, and it was right there. Sanford and Son. Yup. Not the mama. It was dinosaurs. Yes. I remember Toot, and it was Newt. Yes, Newt. And Toot was Newt's cousin, and he blew the pan flute, and Daedalus and Hercules, Olympia, and Helena was always in trouble, and Rocket Robin Hood, band of brothers, shoulder to shoulder, heads held high in all kinds of weather. I have no control over what sticks up here. I have no control.
Like when I watch TV, you memorize things stick in your brain. I just know if things happened on whatever show I'm watching, and that's it.
Chico and the Man. I don't remember Chico and the Man. So no,
You're gonna braid my hair now.
What's happening? We're doing shows, man. Let's just have some. It's Friday. It's TGIF. How was your week? Our week was fantastic. Daedalus. Can't believe you remember the lyrics. I have no control. I can picture the guys walking shoulder to shoulder, Friar Tuck eating a piece of chicken. I can see it in my head right now. I have no control over what Black Star cartoon. Black Star. One of my favorite cartoons was Tarzan. Because he would be swimming underwater, kicking his feet, and doing the underwater swimming. Like he'd spend a whole episode swimming underwater, and like he never come up for air. And it's funny, as a kid in Jamaica, the struggle was so real because the only cartoon that they had was this ongoing series. It was this thing about a dog, and we only got to watch TV, I think, every Friday night. The Dukes of Hazzard. Yes. Now, if you want to talk racist. But yes. And Channel 9, the Weather Channel. Now, that was entertainment. Only when you were sick. So we didn't have a TV in my home. But the lady that took care of me, her friend had a TV. So the big weekend thing was Friday night. We would go down the street to go watch. Who can guess what soap opera we watched Friday nights when I was a kid in Jamaica? Come on now. Who could get when I was a kid in Jamaica? How have you thought of becoming an actor? Heck no. Thank you. However, no. The Bugs Bunny Show. No. It was a soap opera. It was an adult soap opera. Big time. I mean, if Jamaicans going, it was an event, right?
Did you guys dress up and when you went to go and watch this television show? Like the lady that
No,
we
we
lived
got, we
with,
got
did
dressed
she-
up. We got dressed up to go to church, man. We didn't get dressed up to go watch TV. Like we was poor, but we wasn't that poor.
I know, but
I'm kidding. All my children. I don't think all my children is quite that old. Although sometimes
Yeah,
Young and the
right.
Restless. Dallas. Yeah. Dallas. 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 Yeah. When I was a kid. JR been around from time, man. Dallas. When I was a kid, we used to get to go Friday night. We'd get to go watch Dallas. And there was a recurring little cartoon, 2 minutes short, like a thing that you would see in between movies in a movie theater or something, like 2 minutes, you know? And it was always to be continued. And I was the most frustrated kid in the world because I never got to see an episode concluded. I only got to see to be continued because it would continue the next day. And of course, I didn't come back till the next week. And so I was just the most frustrated kid in Jamaica because I never got to see the end of any. Tivoli Gardens, I went there. Only white guy there, but they loved me because I made them laugh. Is that you, Hulk? You've been to Tivoli Gardens. No white person really has any business going to Tivoli. I kid when I say that, kinda. I grew up there. I had my dad had a house in Tivoli Garden. That my earliest memory. My earliest memory is in Tivoli Gardens, and my mom, God bless her, she passed. My dad, my sister Andrea, my sister Andrine, in that little house in Tivoli Garden. And so, not the brightest kid in the world. You can still be a Christian. Oh, God bless you, Isaac. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, not the best, not the brightest kid in the world. One day, I remember I was walking through the yard. What's that?
she said, was it the log roller commercial in between Dallas? Is that like those heritage?
And she goes twirling down and round white waters. That's where the log rider learns to step lightly, yes, turning down and round. I have no control over what sticks.
Do you remember the one where she's like, I smell burnt toast? Do you remember that commercial? It was like the around that time, like it was like the same kind of heritage Canada heritage or something, and then she was like, I can smell burnt toast. He's like, something to do with the head.
No, I don't remember.
No? She was like having a stroke or something, and she.
But that's not funny.
I know. But I just remember I smelled burnt
Joey's
toast.
like, yep, that's it. No control. Beachcombers, yeah, of course. I'll take you beachcombers, and I will raise you Hawaii Five-0.
No, what is that one with Beverly Hills 90210?
Oh, come on now.
I used to watch that.
I watched that too, yeah, but we're trying to make it. Oh, never mind Hawaii Five-0. I'll do you one better than Hawaii Five-0. How about Chips? Chips.
I don't know that one.
Chips, right? Right? The motorcycle cops, right? Chips? Yes.
MASH.
Oh my
I
goodness,
remember
Joey,
that one.
MASH. The best. 5 points for anybody that can tell us what MASH stands for.
I don't know.
I called it 9121 ho. Facts. Tara Reid and a lot of great.
Tara Reid wasn't in that one.
90210. Tori Spelling.
Tori Spelling.
She was in it too. Tara Reid was in 90210, wasn't
No,
she? Help me out, guys. Tara Reid is not in 90210.
American Pie.
Yes, she was in American Pie. Great movie. Tara Reid was not in 90210, guys. What happened to your cheek? I'm monitoring it. Thank you for asking. I'm not 100% sure what's going on. My body's telling me that something is not right, so I'm monitoring. I do everything intentionally. Mm-hmm. So I'm monitoring it before if it continues to manifest, then I'll have to. You know, Joey, the funny thing is, Joey says if you want to talk about racists, we can't not talk about Archie Bunker and All in the Family. But the funny thing is, you know, I mean, we can call him a racist, or I'm not entirely sure, because if there was no Archie Bunker, there would have been no George Jefferson. There would have been no Sherman Hemsley. Archie was kind of the guy that gave him his big break. as I understand that. So I mean, yeah, his show was absolutely racist. However, at a time where it was absolutely acceptable to be such. However, the reality of it was that he gave a black man a job when most of America weren't willing to. I don't know. I don't know. I was watching the series Bigfoot. My wife was. I don't know, Joey. I honestly don't know. I could be wrong on that, but 227. Chris said 227. Anybody can't tell me if Tara Reid was in 90210? Nobody don't know.
I don't think she was. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna. I thought she was. And where else? Where else can we go with that? He-Man. By the power of Grayskull. Like when I was a kid, man, they had cartoons, man. Like they had some bad bad in a good way, right? Like cartoons. I saw this kid today. My homie, no, she wasn't. Thank you. Hi, Master. Hi. No, she wasn't. Thank you, Hulk. And you're right, baby. I saw. This kid. Say that in means I love you. I can't. But thank you. However, I can't say that. But God bless you. Scrooge McDuck. Yeah. Yeah. Scrooge McDuck.
Is that with the three little?
Okay, let's get rid of it. Okay, please. Thank you. Scrooge McDuck. He had the nephews.
Yeah, the three nephews.
Yeah, Huey, Louie, and Donald Duck's kids are got them. Who remembers Dungeons and Dragons, the cartoons? That was a pretty dope cartoon.
I don't
like you
Smurfs.
had Smurfs.
I remember the Smurfs.
The Smurfs, of course. The Smurfs were legendary. Smurfs were Is it much farther now, Papa Smurf? Not far now. Is it much farther now, Papa Smurf? Not far now. Is it much farther? And that'll go on for about 5-10 minutes. And if I'm like, is it much farther now, Papa Smurf? Be like, yes, it is. So Smurf up.
Oh my gosh!
I think it was a different. TV was different. The entertainment industry, period.
But it's also like with even the kids, what the kids have watched, like specifically the boys, right? When they were small, like you remember everything. I don't remember everything. No, but you know like the music, know the. Yeah, like I don't even remember. Like the only one I think I know was Dora. That's the only one I memorized. And
we got to go back. No, I don't have a great memory. What it is some stuff sticks and others doesn't. Like ask me if you could tell me Morgan Heritage. I love Morgan Heritage, man. They do a tune with Buja Banton, the 23rd Psalm. The Lord's my shepherd, I'll not want. He make me down to lie in pastures green. Jah leadeth me the quiet water. Yeah, I love Morgan Heritage. Jem after school. Yeah, I remember Jem. She was like Barbie.
Oh yeah, okay. Right? And then she had the star? Is that the one on the eye? That's
the Dazzler. She's from a comic book. I don't think Jem was just like teeny bopper girls from high school. I think if I remember correctly. Yeah. Joey, great pull. Little House on the Prairie. We were just talking about this guy. Michael London. Little House on the Prairie. What a fantastic show. Jara Rastafari.
No, and I have one, but I can't remember what her. It was like, was it Medicine Woman?
Do you remember I remember her. Yeah. It was based on she was in the plains with the indigenous peoples. Whatever her name was. I know the one white woman in the something Medicine Woman. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I had to really like.
Yeah. She had a star. No, Carla said Jem did have the star on the eye. Yes. So that's one more for you. And but Little House on the Prairie, I absolutely adored Little House on the Prairie. I mean, I grew up watching that show, and I mean, I don't think a more wholesome show was ever created in the history of TV.
What about the dog? Do you remember the dog?
Yeah, I remember. Littlest Hobo. Oh, Littlest Hobo, great show! Yeah. Wow, yeah.
I remember that.
Like, I mean, who would have thought that we could sit around watching a TV show about a dog that walked around town carrying a stick and a bandana because all his possessions was always with him. And Somehow it worked.
Yeah.
Somehow it worked.
What?
Oh, you say we used to go to the powwow in Kanawaki. So awesome to dancing and love. You're a very traveled man there, Hulk.
That is, I know where that is on the East Coast somewhere. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you jog her memory there, Chris? And Isaac says Scooby Doo. Scooby. Well, yeah, Scooby Doo's classic. Oh, I'll take your Scooby Doo and I'll raise you Yogi Bear, Isaac. Yogi and Boo Boo. What was the one we were just talking about? Joey said, great show. Littlest Hobo. Yeah. What about, okay, I'll take your Littlest Hobo and I will raise you Benji.
Oh.
Benji.
I had a dog named Benji growing up.
Oh, no, that's in Montreal. So
oh, okay. Well, that's east.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not east. Yeah. And so the dog, we got this dog and it looked like Benji. So I named it Benji. Mm-hmm. And then one summer, I heard some, noise coming from the bush. I lived in the community.
Yeah.
And then there was puppies.
Oh.
And then I found out my dog Benji was actually a female. So we named our dog Benji Ann. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah. No. Mercedes is chewing on my sandal.
He says off the island, not far. And speaking of islands, what about Fantasy Island? Boss, the plane. Oh, interesting story about Mr. Rourke. It turns out that around that time, Mr. Rourke, right, Fantasy Island, Mr. Rourke, he did. If you remember, he did a bunch of commercials selling and promoting furniture, made of the finest Corinthian leather, right? Saw something on him over the years, and it turns out that Corinthian leather was just something that he made up because he said he thought it sounded good. Made him a lot of money. He sold a lot of leather.
And then your I Dream of Jeannie.
Oh, loved I Dream of Jeannie. Loved the fact that they got everything into that little bottle. And yes, Carla, Three's Company, fantastic, game-changing show. And I'll take Benji and raise you Flipper. Flipper. About the dolphin.
Oh, okay. What about Xena?
Warrior Princess?
Yes.
Okay.
I grew up on that.
Magnum P.I. Great show, Joey. That went out my head. I was so happy when Murder, She Wrote. Yeah. Can't forget Magnum P.I. with Higgins. Magnum P.I. was a fantastic show. And I mean, Donahue. I'll take your Donahue and raise you Sleazy Geraldo. How about that?
Was Donahue the guy with the glasses?
Yeah, Donahue used to do.
What was the female?
There was a couple. There was
Sarah
Jesse Park, Sarah Jesse Raphael.
Yes,
and then the other one was what was the other gal there that was really Knight Rider? Excellent, Carla. What was the other gal there that was really popular? Jenny Jones.
Oh yes.
Jenny Jones. Yeah,
yes.
Jenny Jones. Yeah, Jenny Jones. And anybody remember that Wheel of Fortune used to be, when it first started out, there was actually Jenny Jones, yeah. Mm-hmm. There was actually a wheel in the studio, and when you won some money, you actually had to buy prizes off the wheel. And it was his mustache was pig too. Tom, no names, wife, Magnum P.I. had a famously large mustache. And in Wheel of Fortune, you didn't actually get to take the money home. You actually had to buy stuff and off the wheel, right? That's why, hence the name Wheel of Fortune. And you buy I'll buy the washer dryer set for $500, a refrigerator for $250, and if you had anything left on it, $250, then you take a gift certificate for $250. And it sure has come a long way. So what's a little bit of sponsorship will do for you, right?
Yeah.
And Jeopardy's a great one, right? Jeopardy, Alice Trebek, Canadian.
I used to like the original Price is Right, not the newer one.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think it's like Jim Carrey on the new Price is Right.
Yeah, with Bob Barker.
Yeah,
Bob Barker was great.
Because that was my favorite. It was watching it with my grandmother.
Yeah, Bob Barker was great. I mean, it was. That was he was. I mean, after I don't really watch that stuff, and like Family Feud, for instance. Steve Harvey has taken over. I think I understand Family Feud, and he does a great job. I'm old school. I'm old school. But how about let's make a deal? Hey, get out of there! Get out of there!
I don't think I watched
Come
that
on
one.
now. Let's make a deal.
Oh, she's after your plant.
Yeah, she's after the plants, digging up the dirt in the plants. Get out of there. Trying to get on my last nerve over here. Oh, Angie's back. Hey, babes.
Hey.
Long time no see, Angie says. Hope the littles and bigs are doing great. We are blessed and highly favored.
We are as well.
Yeah, thank you. God bless you. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you and your team are doing great over by your end.
And I hope Mama's doing well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're talking about we're taking a trip down memory lane TV shows. You know, why not, right? When we were kids. 5 years ago, Joey says, we were at The Price is Right in Vegas. My husband won a washer dryer playing the hole-in-one, but we took the cash. Yeah, because like I mean that the taxes on bringing it across the border is something else, from what I understand. And then of course, you know, that everything just changed. Like I mean, like you had Donahue.
Okay.
Right? You had Archie Bunker. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Great show. But TV. You had Donahue, and Donahue really was Donahue was fair. I think he was a journalist. He was more than anything, he was a journalist. And somehow we went from him to Geraldo, who was an entertainer.
Oh, what about that Steve? Steve, he was like a bodyguard. I think he was off Maury. And then he had his own Steve Wilkos or something. Does anybody know that one? He was like...
Yeah, it said Donahue was a G, yeah. Prince Edward Island here. God bless you. Thanks for stopping in. We appreciate you so much.
Springer.
Jerry Springer. Right, you go from even better example, but before Jerry Springer, there was Geraldo. I mean, everybody remember Jerry, but before Jerry Springer, there was Geraldo. But for context, excuse me, we can say that we somehow went from Donahue to Jerry Springer. How did that happen?
And I think that's where that guy came from. Steve came from Jerry Springer.
Is that right?
I think so.
Well, maybe that's what I'm psychic. Want a reading? I'm good, thank you. Appreciate the offer, though. When I was in Vegas, the front desk asked me if I needed bananas for my gorilla. No, I mean, no disrespect there, Kenny. I appreciate the offer. However, hang on a second.
The garage? What's wrong with it? Oh.
The neighbors at the door seems, Ryder. Where's Ryder, baby?
Sean's car.
Sean's car is parked blocking their thing?
I think so.
Oh, boy.
Mom, Sean's car's blocking their garage.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, and they're trying to leave.
Oh, boy.
I said I'll go see it because I couldn't, the language barriers.
I understand. It sounds like the neighbor's trying to leave, and one of Noah's friends is blocking the driveway, and he has his keys. Can you use your other phone and see if you can text that message to Noah, please?
My other phone doesn't.
We have Wi-Fi. Hey?
Or is that your phone?
That's my phone.
Okay, I gotta go find my other phone.
Please. And just use the Wi-Fi, use your thing, and text one of the kids and let them know. Sorry about that. As I was saying to the psychic here, he says that I'm no disrespect to you and what you do. I'm a child of God. We don't really do that. Yeah. That bump on my cheek, I need to have it look at. Yeah, I agree. I'm monitoring it. And it's a different time right now. It's not exactly so easy to just get up and go to your doctor's office and or anywhere really and have anything tended to or looked at. I mean, it's a different time. So, but thank you for your concern. I am monitoring it, and if it in fact does get worse, I do plan to figure out what to do to get it looked at. Are we in Canada? Yes, in fact, we are in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Yes. Where are you?
There it is.
What are you? Oh, sorry, sweetie. And we're doing TV show, movies. Whatever we do, it's Friday, man. How was your week, Joey? How was your week, Angie? How was your week? Archie Bunker, and again, we can say Archie Bunker and the Jeffersons, right? And portrayed as a show that was supremely racist in a time where entertainment was supremely racist. And however, how racist in fact was Archie Bunker, because Archie Bunker wouldn't have there would have been no Sherman Hemsley if there was no Archie Bunker. Dude, what healthcare is free could literally be cancer. You need to call a doctor. Yeah, it could be, or it could be an abscessed tooth. I tend not to go to that place of why is Noah calling me? Go to that place of the worst case scenario. As I said, I thank you for your concern. I am monitoring it, and it's something that it has flared up on me before, and it albeit not quite as bad, and it corrected itself. So I'm monitoring it. It's been a couple of days, so I'll give it through the weekend, and we'll go from there. However, thank you for your concern. What is that, sweetheart?
They're on their way, so I'm just gonna go let because he's in the back there.
Yeah, they're on their way back. Yes, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Can I watch something downstairs with you?
Huh?
I'm looking for a movie.
What are they watching? What are they watching?
Huh?
Okay. No, he said he got out. Hopefully, he did it without.
But I don't know if he was going in or if he's going out. That's it.
I see. Okay. I see. So maybe he didn't get out. Maybe. I've just been super busy. Joey says I've just been super busy because the old guy can't drive yet. So Mama has been all over the province with the kids. Oh yeah, that's right. Hubby came off. Was it back surgery, Joey? How's recovery? How's recovery? And it says it doesn't cost anything and tastes literal on how. Yes. I hear you. Okay, guys, gonna run. Wife needs to have her hair braided, back hair braided. Blessings. Appreciate you, Chris. God bless you. Here, you want a quick braid before you go? Or are you just gonna go?
Quick braid.
Okay, well, grab
Do you
it.
want a braid?
Well, I always want to braid your hair. Go and grab your. Mom will be right back. Yeah, how was it? It was a surgery, and I'm sorry if I don't recall exactly which surgery it was in Brandon, there, Joey. And how is the recovery coming? Do you have a pony? I have one. Go get one of mine, please.
Any color?
Any color you like. I have my own stash of ponies and ponytails, hairbands. I buy them because they have their own, but they always lose theirs, and I have my own. So it's just more convenient. Are you okay, baby?
Yeah, no, I'm just.
Back surgery. He's doing great. Bored because he can't drive, so instead he's just driving me nuts. You remember? Anybody watch Breaking Bad? When the sister's husband. What happened? He had an accident. What happened? He got shot, but he was in bed for a time. Remember?
Yeah, I think
he got shot.
He got shot. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
He got
and
shot.
And so he was bedridden for.
Yeah, and he just went Amazon crazy. It's so interesting that because that was pre-Amazon, wasn't it? There was no Amazon back then, was there? What was he using? Angie says, "I'm busy decluttering my house, getting ready to sell and looking at apartments, work and life."
That's a lot of work.
God, you know what? To God be the glory.
Right?
It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just a new thing. And I mean, when God wants us to grow, He often makes us uncomfortable. And so, just hang in there. Your blessing is right around the corner, and you know who you are. And be strong. Be strong. Right?
Yeah, and I have to declutter.
Yeah, she was talking about that this week. I really don't like moving though. Go ahead, baby. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it is for me. It's decluttering. All I did was wash the glass on the lights in our bathroom. That's all I did today.
It's a start.
It's a start. But yeah, I have a lot of things to get done. Yeah. Good luck, Angie. I heard that. It's a great time to sell. I've read that. Like, people are...
It's a seller's market. The market is recovering.
But I also read that they were, something about bidding wars or something on homes. It's like getting crazy out there.
Uh-huh. I'm wondering, it's so interesting. Where is all this money coming from? Like, I mean, people are spending money at record rates. I observe because, I got nothing better to do. So I sit around and watch people spend their money. And I'm like, where is all this money coming from? Because in the first lockdown, everybody was moaning and groaning. We broke. We got to stay home. And now nobody broke anymore. It's like, what happened?
Yeah, Angie, he's braiding her hair.
What?
She says, "Are you braiding her hair?"
Yeah, I'm braiding baby hair. That's one of my favorite things to do. Yeah. It's very important. This thing here, lean forward, baby. I always, even when I only had boys, I always regretted not having a girl. So just for this very reason, so that I could braid her hair. So when
I have 4.
Now I have 4. Yeah. But Jasmine is really the only one that doesn't let me mess with her hair. The others will all let me comb and braid their hair, which is fantastic. Lean forward, please, baby. Let me finish.
My sniffing Bentley. Bentley sniffing.
Well, she says, "Good time to see," and bidding wars are back. I hear like 100 over, like what?
Cornrows, no chance.
No cornrows.
However, Phoenix is teaching herself to do them. She's actually pretty awesome.
Hey, you come here, Bentley. Come. You wanna say hi?
She bidding wars are back. I hear like
come
over
here, Bentley.
100. Like, yeah. Apparently.
Here's our big guy.
Oh my
boy.
goodness, Bentley. Oh.
Come on, Bentley.
Oh, get out of here.
This is our big guy,
So
Bentley.
big.
Come closer. Yeah.
Oh, wow, bro. What are you He's just a brute. And the thing is that he's so big, but he's, 8 months?
Yep.
Is that what
9
he's
months.
9 months now? He's just a pup, and you forget, right? Because he's so big. Can I see the? Yeah, here's Mercedes.
No, I think she wants to see your braid.
Oh, you want to see baby's braid? There you go.
There's baby's braid.
Baby's braid.
Can I see it?
Yep, that's good. That's good. Nowhere near as good as Mom or Fifi. Show Instagram and TikTok. Oh no, I'm sure they saw us fine. What is this here? Here's this here. Okay, guys. Oh no, I got that. Is this real? I don't know. And then, so then we got Roy Burt. Roy Burt says, "I'm a race trader. Like them dark. Obviously not his kids. You are a genius, bro." Wow. Hey, your ability and your powers of deduction are beyond reason. I mean, wow, good for you.
I think he had a conversation for himself. Andrew, we did get another dog.
We got another doodle. Yeah.
Another doodle.
Got a companion for Bentley. Not for me. No, you want some? Yeah. No, you're going to bed right away. It's past your bedtime and you want to load up with chocolate. No, get out of here. Crazy. Just because she's cute, right? Just because she's cute. I like what is that? I like subtle racism. No, I don't think there is anything subtle about the fact that you're a racist. No, I don't think you're being subtle about being racist at all. I think you're overtly racist.
I've been racist for a while.
Wait, karaoke.
Well, if you guys bring the machine up, yeah, we can get some in.
But look what time it is.
I mean,
okay.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Okay.
It's Friday.
It's
Friday. Yes, you've been missing in action. We've missed you. There's been so much going on. However, the other ladies have been, so, helpful in filling in for your absence. It's been wonderful, but it's just wonderful that you are back with us this evening. Oh, the Carla boat. I don't know if Carla's still here. Carla said the Love Boat. Forgot. Jeez, I'm sorry I missed that. Captain Stubby.
I don't know.
Isaac, the bartender. The Love Boat. Da-da-da. Soon we'll be making another run. Oh, a process adventure, your mind a romance and love. They sail on the cruise ship and they stop at port from port to port. Yeah, I have no control over what sticks.
But that's the one thing I've noticed though is we don't know why it sticks. Yeah. However, you love music.
I do.
You love music. You love ballads. You love even. Not Broadway. What was that?
I do enjoy Broadway.
Yeah, okay.
So, she sang the song in her, and she sang the song in her head too. See, she remembers. Yes, yes. At least I can laugh because Love Boat is a common reference. I have nothing, no hate, brother. I mean, if I was out of line, I apologize. However, you kind of came at me sideways, so I responded in kind. I consider myself a lover of humanity. I'm a lover of all peoples, black, white. I don't do the race thing. I can honestly say I don't see color. And when I don't, you're either a good and decent person or you're not, right? And the fact that you're still here and choosing to re-engage suggests that maybe you'd like to, maybe try again and start off. On a different foot. I don't know. I'm Ian. Nice to meet you. If I offended you, I apologize. We can start again, or it's up to you. Balls in your court. And Love Boat, yeah. And show tunes, yes. I do like show tunes. I do love show tunes. I'm musically inclined in that way. I used to perform them in school, in high school. I was in choir and drama and everything like that. Exactly like you did. Well, yeah. If you're gonna sing the jingle right, you might as well sing it right? I mean, you're gonna sing it off to you, and especially if you're singing it in your head. How can we forget?
What?
Gilligan's Island.
I didn't watch that one.
Gilligan's Island. No conversation about classic entertainment. Well, I didn't get banned or muted. No. No. Why would we ban or mute you? You know what I mean? I'd like to think that we're godly folk. If not necessarily good, we're godly, and we certainly try to be. God bless you. Ginger, Gilligan's Island. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
He's just so unsure of the machine.
Oh, the machine coming up. You don't know what's going on there.
And then Brooke came up with the machine.
Gilligan's Island. Ginger, right? Ginger, she was the red-headed bombshell, as it were, on Gilligan's Island. Here's a story about Three's Company. We did that one already. About Alice.
Alice
is a...
Whoa.
Okay, can you go lock him up, please? About a diner, Alice and Mel. Alice was the waitress, Mel was the cook. And that's okay. That's okay. And then we can get back to what we have in common as opposed to what separates us, right? Kiss my grits. Well, Mel, you can just kiss my grits. That was Flo with the big hair, right?
Flo.
Flo. What else? Great. That was a good one. Before there was NYDP, Welcome Back, Kotter. I had to go deep into the archive for that. I had to go deep into the archive. Welcome Back, Kotter. A young John Travolta, practically teenage John Travolta, right? The Jeffersons? Yeah, we did the Jeffersons. Anybody? Come on, guys. Anybody? Welcome Back, Kotter? No? Fame? No?
WKRP in Cincinnati.
High five, Carla. High five. That was great. I love that dude, the black dude. I mean, there's so few black guys on TV back then that you couldn't help but identify with the black guys on TV. There were so few of them with the afro and the tight polyester, purple, maroon polyester with the lapel. Yeah. Mr. Carter, Mr. Vinny Barbarossa.
What is
WKRP in Cincinnati was great. Vinny Barbarossa, Mr. Carter, how about this one?
Trish is here now.
Hey Trish, God bless you. Thanks for stopping in. Holy, I'm picturing my old TV coming home from Gordon Bell, Dad smoking on the couch. Oh, yeah. What about Monday, Tuesday, happy days. Wednesday, Thursday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Waiting on for you. A young, what's his name there? The Fonz. Hey. The fonts. The fonts. I mean, yes, I'm dating myself. I'm absolutely aging myself. However, entertainment was different though, right? We can agree on that, right? Like, I mean, we can agree on that, right? Very Fonzie, yeah. What about Miss Garrett? Miss Garrett from didn't she run the Joey? She ran there was a show, a home for girls. Trudy, the black girl with braces. Trudy.
The
Joey was the
Different Strokes.
The Jeffersons Different Strokes was something else.
Okay.
But this show, Gomer Pyle, that's great. Gomer Pyle was great. The Munsters was great. But this show, I think we're on the same, Angie, I think we're on the same. Trudy, yeah, with the braces, the black girl with the great braces. Before there was like the Cosby Show, there was Trudy. What was his name? Facts of Life. You take the good, you take the bad. Angie and I got it at the same time. You take the good, you take the bad, you turn them around, and then you had the facts of life. The facts of life. No. Oh, geez.
I'm so sorry, baby.
Yeah.
This is the one area like I just can't.
Fame. I'm gonna Leroy with his cornrows, right? Leroy the dancing and doing all of that, and then with the cornrows, right? Fame. I'm gonna live for forever. How old? I'm gonna be 50 this summer. Angie's feeling bad for you, baby.
I know.
It's like, oh my God, Rachel, how do you put up with this? I mean, where
I wasn't even born yet.
Yeah, I'm 12 years older than her, number one, and number two, she grew up in the communities, right? So she grew up with one channel. Debbie Allen. Yes, Fame. Yes, Debbie Allen. A young Debbie Allen. This is nostalgia. Yeah, this is just a trip down memory lane, right? Michael J. Fox was Fact of Life. I could be wrong. Michael J. Fox was Michael J. Fox was what was that? No, I see it. Before his Parkinson's got bad. Before the movies, Back to the Future. Yeah, Michael J. Fox, guys. Michael J. Fox. What was the name of his show? He had a show. He had a sitcom back in the day as well. Silver Spoons. Different Strokes with Gary Coleman. Like we said that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's the best too. Michael J. Fox. Yeah. Silver Spoons. What was the other one? Good Times.
Good Times.
Hey, Growing Pains.
That's what I could see the one actor, not Michael.
Am I from Wakanda? Wakanda does not exist. To my knowledge, I don't know. No one would know, would they? It's secret. It's hidden.
Callie?
No.
Where is she? I was going to ask her.
Wait. Hold on. No. Okay, here, come here. I'll call her. Watch this. Woo! Did you hear it?
She howls back.
Wolfpack call. And she never lets me down. She never lets me down. I'm sitting up here bored or just, whatever. I give her the Wolfpack call and I can always count on her to get me one back.
She's outside.
Unless she's out of earshot. Unless she is out of earshot. Oh, jeez. And Growing Pains. And I really enjoyed Back to the Future.
I think I just watched the first one. I didn't watch the other ones.
No, I enjoyed those.
Yeah.
It was really kind of ahead of its time. Those movies were really like ahead of their time. And Pat Duffy was in Growing Pains. Okay, thank you for that. But I mean, now I watch Real Housewives, Jersey, and
Dr. Rousey.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. Reality TV.
Oh, yeah, we haven't watched reality.
Yeah.
Reality.
I really can't. I can't do it. What did me in was I like the alone shows. I like those, right? When somebody was supposedly in the wilderness alone and had to survive on their wits. I didn't mind those. Honey, I Shrank the Kids, great show.
Yes, I love that one.
Great movie.
I like all of those ones.
The Jerk. The Jerk. Anybody remember The Jerk?
Oh, you were trying to get me
The
to
Jerk?
watch the other day.
Dean Martin, right? The Jerk, like 90 Day Fiance. I don't remember that one. And what were we talking about?
The Jerk.
No, before that.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, not important. Next topic. See how shiny I am?
And sometimes I'm no help because I don't know.
And it's like, this is why I try to keep a notepad here so I can jot stuff down because, like, Family Ties, Michael J. Fox. There you go. Thank you. Family Ties. Yeah. Yeah, Family Ties. I really enjoyed Forgetting Sarah Marshall. He only come to mind because the actor, what's his name again?
I don't know that one.
What's his name? The guy from Get Him to the Greek, the comedian there, the British comedian. Oh, thanks, Ange. God bless you. The British comedian there from Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Get Him to the Greek. He's kind of outrageous.
I was just talking about him the other day.
Yeah. What's his name?
Come on, somebody help us out here. He has like he's
black
British,
hair,
dark
British,
hair,
black hair.
kind of boho. Is it boho? He's kind of like dresses a certain way.
Yeah, he's Russy. No, don't. What is the name? What is the? No, you wouldn't know. Russell Brand. That's it. Thank you. Yeah, Russell Brand. Russell. Yes, you're right. Thank you. Russell Brand. That's the actor. Russell Brand.
Curly hair. Yeah.
Russell Brand. And he plays the most sometimes nonsensical roles. Faulty Towers. Oh my gosh, that was a fantastic show. I loved British comedy back in the day. I loved it. Faulty Towers. Are You Being Served? There was another one in a cafe that I watched regularly. John Gleason, right? John Gleason. Faulty Towers. Are You Being Served was just yeah. I Am Sam was a terrific movie. Sean Penn. Fantastic movie. Was that Dakota Fanning? Not sure. But we were talking about very quickly there. What were we talking about? The two topics. Russell Brand. He just plays the. Thank you, my love. He just plays these really, really. John Gleason. Thank you. Faulty Towers. Met him once, actually. Was it? Yeah, met him because I used to work for VRL and for a lot of years, and people, a few people have traveled. I wasn't there when Tim Allen was there. I missed that. And John Travolta, I missed that. However, I did meet John Gleason, and I met The Equalizer. Remember that show? The Equalizer. I met him.
Denzel?
No, I would have said Denzel.
You met Denzel Washington?
No. Before Denzel Washington did the movie The Equalizer 1 and 2, there was a TV program on TV called The Equalizer, and the movie was modeled after that.
Okay.
I met that guy, the guy that did the TV series. Yeah, I met him. Yeah. Nice enough guy. Gleason is hilarious. He's a funny guy. However, we were talking about Russell Brand. The thing is, he plays this. Ridiculous Monty Python. Excellent. Search of the Holy Grail.
This one.
I was just gonna say MacGyver. Yep, I see MacGyver can fix anything with a stick of chewing gum.
Yep.
But Russell Brand, I want to finish this thought because Monty Python, Holy Grail. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a book by its cover. I follow some of his podcasts from afar. I don't subscribe, however, I do follow some of the stuff that he, whether, not even to speak to whether or not I agree with the man or not, right? He is extremely articulate. He is extremely well-versed, well-schooled, well-learned, and extremely intelligent. And I don't think that you would guess that by observing the behavior of the characters that he plays. The Gods Must Be Crazy, great movie. Never seen it from beginning to end though, honestly. Yeah, the guy is actually certifiably brilliant, in my humble opinion. I'm not nobody, but I think the guy's brilliant. You race traders are hilarious. Thank you. Dave Chappelle. Thoughts on Dave Chappelle? I'll ask you this. Let me ask you this. Let me ask the panel this. Kevin Hart is the most popular comedian of his generation. Is he actually funnier than Dave Chappelle? or is he just more marketable than Dave Chappelle?
My dad.
Kevin Hart, I mean, the guy sold out a 70,000 seat football stadium in Pittsburgh. He will go down in history as being the only comedian to do that. So he is the man in this era, modern day era of comedians. My question becomes, is he in fact funnier than Dave Chappelle, or is he just more marketable? And Robert, is it Robert or Roybert? Roybert, it looks like Roybert, say that you've never actually watched a Kevin Hart stand-up. However, the guy's doing stand-ups, the guy's doing movies, he's everywhere and he's doing everything. He is the most marketable comedian in the game right now. Joey says Chappelle is funnier, hands down. Anybody else want to sound out? Chappelle speaks more truth. Chappelle is the real deal. Chappelle is the real deal. I mean, he gonna say what he gonna say, and then and you know. However, Chappelle used to, you know, he was like, you know, comedic license because it was understood. I grew up in an era of Eddie Murphy. Never thought Chappelle. Diane said, "God bless you, cousin Di. Welcome." You snuck in, but however, said never thought that Chappelle was funny, and that's fair. I mean, some of his stuff is risque, more, and some guys you're gonna think are funny or not, right? You say I think just a reaction from you, but don't take it personally. Never. We're best buds now. We're good.
Baby, okay, go ahead.
Yes, baby.
Can I go outside to see the sky and moon?
Okay. Thank you, sweetheart. And so yes, and yeah, never thought Chappelle was funny. However, you know, the Kevin Hart. I grew up in an era with Red Fox.
Red Green Show?
Okay.
Is that the one?
Red Green Show, yes, was much later than Red Fox.
Oh.
However, Red Fox the comedian.
Oh.
Red-
Okay, I was gonna zipper.
why is there an indigenous child now? Because my wife is indigenous. Red Green,
He's so
yeah.
confused.
Yeah,
Wait,
we're
Kelly,
a blended
come
family
here.
of
Wait,
10.
wait,
Blended family
Kelly,
of 10.
Kelly,
Mm-hmm.
what ethnicity are you?
What does that mean?
What are you?
What, how do we identify? How?
Jamaican and...
Yeah, she Jamaican. Don't try to tell her that she's native. She's either Jamaican or indigenous. Don't try to tell her that she's native. The native, we don't use that word in this home. I don't expect that. I'm not. This is not a lecture. This is just, you know, information. If she can't find you handsome, and she can find you handy. That's red green all day.
Yeah.
And yeah, we don't identify as native. We're indigenous and Jamaican in this home. And my wife has her reasons for raising the children that way. And if you'd like to know why, and Roybert says is that he's native. That's great.
Yeah.
However, if you'd like to know why she doesn't identify as native and chooses to identify as indigenous, you can ask her. She's right there. Yeah. But
Who is this?
today's kind of cutthroat with somebody else. Yeah.
Humor.
Drier humor. I don't know, man. Actually, the humor back in the 80s, 70s, 80s, and 90s was much more vicious than it is now, because you can't say anything anymore. You can't offend anybody. Like Kevin Hart lost the Oscars because of some stuff that he said about homosexuals a number of years ago. You know, and you know, and that's not that I have anything against homosexual. I'm just
no, and I think that because it was somewhat acceptable at that time.
Well,
And
comedic license, right? Comedic
Yeah,
license.
it
It's
was
a
like
joke.
acceptable. Yes, it was wrong, but it was acceptable by society. And so, you know, then everybody, 20, 15 years later, then they're like, oh, that's not acceptable, but we're going to hold you accountable for something you had said when it was acceptable.
Fair. By
Yeah.
societal norms, it was okay to talk about those things. And now,
Yeah.
right or wrong, and I'm not speaking to whether it's right or wrong, All in the Family was in fact hilarious. I'm not speaking to whether or not it was right or wrong, it's just what it is. It's changed. But when you look at guys like Richard Pryor, Nelly, now that cat was funny. Oh my gosh. If you didn't pee your pants, he didn't do his job that night. That dude is funny. But that humor probably wouldn't wash in today's medium, if you would, right? Eddie Murphy, Eddie Murphy, delirious. is still one of the greatest stand-ups to ever be done. Eddie Murphy Delirious. It probably wouldn't be received in today's by today's audience. I don't know. And then he followed it up with Raw, and Raw wasn't as good as Delirious, but it was still fantastic, right? And then if you want to talk about Def Comedy Jams, Russell Simmons' Def Comedy Jam, right, where you looked at a young Bernie Mac when he was on Def Comedy Jam, when you looked at a young Chris Tucker.
That's not Chris Rock, right?
No, that's not Chris Rock. Okay. It's a different dude. Different guy. You looked at Kevin Hart. Actually, the guy from Bad Boys, Martin Lawrence. Martin Lawrence used to host Def Comedy Jam, and that's one of Kid Capri, the DJ in the house DJ Kid Capri. That was one of the hottest comedy circuits in the world. Really, I mean that was bumping for a good minute. I mean, if you made it if you could rock the Def Comedy Jam. Right, and a lot of great comedians got their start.
Oh, I should ask, ladies, have if any of you had?
No, I think can't.
Either carpal tunnel syndrome?
Right.
So it's like my wrist has been tight just from typing and from like computer stuff. Have any of you ladies had to deal with this and have any? Any remedies or something because it's just like I can't move a certain way, it hurts. Thank you, baby.
I got you, baby. I got you, baby.
I thought that maybe these ladies could help me out.
Yeah, and we throw that out there. And I mean, Roybert, you're actually no, you're actually right. You can't right. You can't have that kind of discourse. And again, I'm not speaking to whether or not it's right or wrong. I can't speak to whether or not it's right. I mean, opinions are they're neither right or wrong. They just are, right? I mean, some people may feel that Don Cherry being fired was justified. Some people might feel that it was overkill. I'm like of an opinion. I'm like, well, you guys, it was okay for the last 50 years. Joey says she don't know. That's fine, Joey. She don't know much about it. I'm like, with Don Cherry, the whole Don Cherry thing, it's been okay for the last 50 years. And what was his partner there? Campbell, the other guy there, Rob Campbell. You know, like, I mean...
Don Cherry and Ron McLean.
McLean, thank you. I mean, Ron McLean, all of a sudden you coming out and distancing yourself from the guy that you defended for the last 30 years, even though everybody knew that. Is anybody surprised that Don Cherry was a racist? Really? That surprised y'all? Really? Really? Come on now. And you know, you defend them from the last 30 years and now all of a sudden you're on the side of... I mean, come on now. I don't like to be manipulated. You know, I don't like to be manipulated. I mean, your opinion is your opinion. I don't particularly care as long as you're not hurting anybody. You know, whatever, you know, you're entitled to your conviction of belief. Who am I to judge? I'm glad I don't have the ability or the right to judge. It's just too much responsibility for me. I'm too simple for that. I'm too simple of a man for that. I don't want the ability to judge. Right? You know? I don't care either way unless I know you. Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
I mean, you know, what is it? I mean... And, you know, moving towards that space, and really, let's talk about this for a quick second, if we may. And that's why I had to step outside of that box that can be. Carla says, sorry from my end. I draw and I was taught hand exercises to avoid extra stress on my wrists, which is not, that might even be helpful.
Yeah.
Those exercises to strengthen those muscles. And, that might be helpful. That's maybe a conversation that y'all can have on the side. Hey, hope you have a beautiful day. Like you guys. God bless you. Thank you so much. God bless you. We appreciate you. Thanks for stopping in and spending some time with us. You know, blended family of 5, blended family of 10. And, you know, we, by grace, we make it work. We make it work by grace. You know, and 12 if you count the doodles. And I gotta grab 6. I'll come back. Appreciate you, man. Love you guys. Thank you. We love you too. God bless you.
Yes.
I mean, and what the thing, give it to God. Hey, Jody. God bless you. God bless you. Thanks for stopping in. And I think she's saying that you're injured. Maybe you should give it to God.
Okay.
But you got prayer is not enough. You got to do your part.
I know.
Prayer and hard
I'll
work.
FaceTime later and I'll show you.
Okay.
I'll message you my number.
Look at gotten bigger.
Blue?
Yeah.
Is he much bigger? Blue is
That's a bigger head.
yeah, big Noah's best friend for life now, really. God bless you and God bless the USA. God bless you as well and God bless Canada. Thank you. God bless you. And best friends since they were kids. I've known Sean. Sean is one of my special kids. He's one of my kids. And he has a doodle as well. He has a doodle and a standard. And we have two doodles. And his are both a little bit older than ours. So, every once in a while, they're all friends. They come over and they play together.
Yeah,
so.
we have a dog play date.
Yeah, it's cool. However, I mean, what's really interesting is that, we have 8 children and 2 doodles in the home at all times. And right now, they're in the home right now. Listen. What do you hear? Right? That's how we like to do it. We're respecters of persons just because we have to, we try to, yes, during the day we do make noise. Of course we do. Like the doodles, sometimes they'll be tearing up and down the hallway. However, we, as best as we can, we try to keep that to a minimum and, be respected. We live in actually we're in a side-by-side, believe it or not. It's huge though because of the layout and open concepts. And so we share a wall with another family. And so we have to be very mindful of that. And we try to be as mindful of that as possible. Look so sweet together. Really, God, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. God bless you. She is the light of my heart. She absolutely is. She's my best friend. The love of my life. What? Huh?
Who are you talking
Oh, shoot. I didn't even know you were there, baby. I'm sorry.
Okay. I love
my wife, my best friend, my confidant, my everything, really. I mean, there's God and then there's her. All right? I'm a lucky man indeed. And I'm so blessed. And I thank you so much that you can see that. I mean, because, I absolutely think the world of her. She's the best person that I know. And God is so good for having brought her into my life. And I'm truly appreciative.
I love you, baby.
I love you, baby. Love you. And we love you. And thank you for sharing some time with us. We received that, have to go pick up the kiddos. Love you, Joey. God bless.
Yes,
Thanks for stopping in. Especially with your busy schedule. Driving all over the province, taking all those kids to hockey and everything. Oh, God bless you. Be safe.
And then also it's already an hour.
Yeah, we're in.
And our kids are gone.
The kids are
they were the ones
I don't think we're going to do karaoke tonight because the kids are... hope you be together forever, guys. You're a lucky man. God bless. Appreciate you so much. God bless you. We received that. Thank you so much. God bless you. Usually it's TGIF, right? So it's
However,
Friday.
we had such a good conversation.
Yeah.
These ladies were right in there, and I should have been just writing this list down because.
What list?
The list.
What list? The movies?
Yeah, because.
It's funny because she'll watch a movie and I'll be like, "Hey, babe." Yeah. I'm like, "What was that movie about?" She's like, "I don't know." I'm like, "But you just watched it." And she'd be like, "Huh?" or we'll watch a movie together and I'll be like, "You remember when this is it? That was funny, right?" And she'd be like, she's horrible to watch movies with. I've given up. I don't watch movies. How many kids do we have? Different strokes. Yes. Hey, Chris is back. God bless you. We are a blended family of 10. Blended family of 10. 4 girls, 6 boys.
Yeah.
4 girls, 6 boys. Yep. Yeah. And and we loved it. I mean, somebody asked me the other day. On here, as a matter of fact, says, "Why you got so many kids?" I was like, "Because God is good." It's like, why don't you? We love kids.
Yeah.
We love kids.
We love kids.
Yeah, we love kids. And we've kind of become like a little bit of the neighborhood hangout for the kids. They just kind of pop by, and it's just a safe place for the kids to come by and hang out and just be a kid. You know, our kids.
I think for me, I'm like one of those. Well, because of my anxiety,
Yeah.
I don't let the kids leave.
Yeah.
So I'd rather have the kids
People come here.
come here than the kids go out.
Yeah.
Especially our daughters. Like I keep them close.
Yeah. And our kids are really not really. We're set aside, and that's okay. We're not really. I gave my wife 7 children. Now she wants to give them back. Keep them. Keep them. Yeah, our kids are different. Our kids are actually kids. They do different things. The 16 and up, you can have a cellular phone. However, it's a conversation. It's not a right. There are responsibilities associated with that, and we actually conversations are had that we insist that the children take an active role in decision making, and especially decisions that concern their own growth and development, right? Especially the older ones. And however, as a caveat to that, though, we reserve the right to veto all decisions if we feel that it's not in the best interest of the child. That's our parenting trump card, and we had to use it.
Not on big issues.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
No. I mean, I'm a big fan. I gained my own lived life experience. I'm a big fan of the idea.
I don't think I know.
Yeah.
They're actually pretty.
They're pretty great kids. Mm-hmm. They're pretty great kids. They didn't start out like that. It's a work. No, they're terrific kids.
Yeah.
They are absolutely terrific kids. However, we do everything that we do consciously.
We're gonna head to the
Or
park.
intentionally. Excuse me?
Can we go to the park?
Oh, because for a moment there I could have swore that I heard you say we're gonna head to the park. But in fact you said what?
Can we go to the park?
Oh, can we go to the park? So it was actually a question and not a statement. So I heard wrong, correct?
Yeah.
All right, my love. Who are you going to the park with?
The boys and the dog.
I see. Okay, all the boys.
Yes,
Okay. Yes, take Mercedes as well, please.
Grandma.
Hey, stop hitting, please.
I'll take
Stop
the
hitting,
girls.
please.
I'm
Thank
just
you.
gonna go
I think
get
she's
ready.
jealous of the dog.
Of course she's jealous of the dog. She's the baby. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
She's the last baby.
She's the last baby. The dog.
She's
Yeah.
your last.
Maybe.
That's true.
Maybe. It says my kids don't listen to anything, and you know what? That actually, you know what? That statement. Here's something that's very encouraging. If you are consistent, because we have children that are adults now. If you are consistent, while your child may pretend not to listen, because that is a teenager's job, is to pretend not to listen, to be defiant, to push your boundaries, and to get under your skin. That is a teenager's job. If you are consistent, you will be surprised at just how much your children actually do, in fact, listen. We are big believers in the idea that when left to their own devices, our children will make the right decision. So we try not to nag them into making the right decision, right? We Jedi mind trick them into thinking that it was their decision all along. We Jedi mind tricked them into thinking that it was them that decided to do the right thing all along. And I mean, hey, what? I mean,
No, what did Ryder say to me that one? Are you trying to oh my gosh, use reverse psychology?
right, yeah, Ryder. You're trying to use reverse psychology because I mean, we like words. They have meaning, and we use them generously because we don't believe that. I for instance myself, I'll speak for myself on this issue. I actually don't believe children are stupid. There's a school of thought that suggests that children aren't as intelligent as adults. I start at this position where I say to myself, when was the last time I did something really significant as an adult, like learn a new language or learn how to walk, right? And I start there, and then I say that if I have to look at it, really look at it, I have to say that a child is not that a child is any less intelligent than I am. It's just that a child has less information to work with than I do. I have more life experience. So I have more lived life experience that I can draw on in my decision-making process, and that really helps. So I don't believe children are actually any less intelligent. They just don't have as much conscious. We're not talking about the subconscious, as much conscious lived life experience. My dad threw me down 20 flights of stairs. I was a quick learner after that. I have this memory, Chris. I have this memory of when I was a child, my dad teaching me how to swim in Jamaica. He threw me in off the dock. And he said, "Swim, son, swim." He had to come get me. That's Jamaican parents for you. God bless them. God love them. Now, the thing is, I have that memory. I'm not 100% sure that it's real, though. That's trauma. No, I mean, trauma's like that.
And
right?
but I remember you were telling me about that one memory you had, and you were like sitting in the tub in Jamaica.
That one is
and
real.
You were, but you didn't know it at the time yet.
Yeah.
And you were singing, "She'll be coming around
Yeah.
the mountain when she comes."
Yeah.
And then he finds out later it was an actual memory. His sister remembers.
Yeah. And it was so interesting because I was talking to my oldest sister, and she was involved in this conversation. See you. And I was like, "Hey sis, see, I've got this memory, right, from being a child, and I'm not sure. So I mean, and I didn't expect that she was gonna remember. And not only did she remember, she was the one that was giving me a bath. I was in the bathtub in the wash basin in Jamaica in Tivoli Garden. Do we live in Tivoli Garden or Tory Crescent? No, we live on Tory Crescent, which was beside Tivoli Garden. Tory Crescent was beside Tivoli Garden. I correct myself. I know you're not here, Chris. Hope you catch that. And so I was a small child, and you know those big spools that you wrap electrical copper wiring. Those huge spools of. If you take that and turn it, if it's on its flat side, you can take that and turn it on the two wheels, so it's sitting like a wheel. And there's some spokes in there, and the basin was in between the spokes, and it was fairly secure. However, it was still, And I was sitting in there, and I asked, "Oh, Chris, you are here. God bless you. Okay, I appreciate you." And I said to my sister, I said to my sister, "Do you remember this?" And I was singing the song, "She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes." Right? And I fell for some reason. And I see how your mind works. I didn't remember why I fell. My sister, hi, God bless you. Thank you for stopping in. My sister remembered why I fell. I had an accident in the tub. I was just a child. And I had an accident in the tub. And all of a sudden, there was a floater floating beside me, and I'm in the tub singing and having a good time, and there's a floater beside me, and I freaked out. At least it wasn't diarrhea. That would have been bad. Yeah. It was a floater, and I freaked out, and I fell, and she remembered that. That was so encouraging, because then it was a real memory, and not only was it a real memory, it was something that I could share with my eldest sister, whom I love dearly. Jody, go.
No, it says, "I recall being 6 years old, having the same intellect, but just not having the language to articulate."
Tell him about Isaiah, our little buddy.
Yeah. In his vocabulary. So
right.
our little buddy there, Isaiah, who I spend a lot of time with when he comes to the park, and he's 2 years old. But we met him last summer, and he was, just over a year old, but he was actually using sign to speak.
Yeah. And his mom and dad had taught him how to sign.
Yeah, so his parents taught him how to sign, so we were able to kind of learn just the basics anyways as to what he was saying. But now he just talks a mile a minute. Like oh my gosh. And
that's exactly the point there, as you said, Jody, is that you give a child a means to communicate, and they will. Simple. The Coronation Market was cool too. Lots of fun memories there. Yes, I got lost there once. I don't know, again, I mean, trauma, right? I got lost there in the marketplace one day, and I remember just standing there in a minute. You know that nasty cry, you got snot coming out, I was lost. I was, it was terrible. Yeah, I got lost there one day. It was horrible. Trauma. I laugh in your face, trauma.
You're making yourself laugh.
I might be cracking up. I might be losing it.
Yeah.
I'm not, I hope.
Bedtime.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. It's 9:30. The kids, I mean, it's like, this is so odd for us. It's only because Big Noah's out there that the kids are able to be out because it's after dark, and normally the kids are in bed an hour ago. And is Justice in the house? Is
No,
him and
they-
Ryder, they're downstairs watching
Yeah, I
movie,
think they're,
right?
yeah.
They're just taking advantage of being able to stay up late. And
Yeah.
the kids are outside with the dog, and they're down in the basement watching
Yeah,
movies.
so they have the 4 dogs playing outside, so I want to go see the dogs and
Yeah,
and then it's bedtime.
then it's bedtime.
However, thank you guys for stopping in tonight and interacting. Like, oh my gosh, ladies, thank
Simmer
you.
Carl Weathers. And God bless. Appreciate you so much, Carl
I was
Weathers.
like, thank
I
you
love
to
that.
the ladies because it's like you guys stepped in when I needed you because I didn't even know any of these shows. Not
Yeah.
any, but most of them.
Yeah. Hey, this was an interesting Friday night.
It
right? It
was.
was a different
I liked
TGI. Yeah, it was fun.
I
It was
liked
fun.
it.
Hey, it's fun for us because you all chose to interact. And, you know, thank you so much. Here in the Simpson Family Home, we understand and appreciate the value of time. And the fact that you choose to spend some of your time with us, we are so appreciative. Please check out our main platform on TikTok and Instagram if you follow the link, and go to YouTube, Big Family Life in the Simpson Family Home. That is our main platform. It has our archive of videos, our family bio, real talk, the word, and all of our fitness and food videos are there as well. If you like what we're doing, please give us a subscription, a like, and a share so that our acts of service can reach other people.
Oh, next
Let's-
Friday, let's do an album.
An album, Chris? Are you talking about like that? Here, okay. Is this like a preview? So every kid in my school, in my era, this era, had that Led Zeppelin T-shirt with the tank on it. Heavy metal Led Zeppelin. I can't remember the name of that album, but I had that shirt, the Led Zeppelin T-shirt with the tank on it, and the pleather pants because I couldn't afford leather, so I had pleather.
Why did she say that?
Let's, Chris.
You
Let's
know
do that. Let's
when
do that.
Bentley
So,
scared her?
what's that, sweetheart?
When Bentley scared her, she did that thing. She got scared outside, so I brought her back.
Okay.
okay.
All right. Yeah. I don't know. She's just a pup. Let's do that, ladies. Let's prepare for next Friday. Next Friday is gonna be albums. Albums. Like one of my favorite was this was just a single. It was El DeBarge. When it feels like the world is on your shoulders. Y'all know that El DeBarge was married to Janet Jackson before she popped off. And on the mountain, I got you going crazy. It's time to get out. Yeah, let's
I
do
actually
albums.
know that one.
You knew that one?
I know that one.
Nice. Talk about any album. Yeah, let's do that one. Any album. Next weekend, next Friday on TGIF, it'll be albums. And if you want to get into some Motown, man, let's get it. Let's get it. We can have another device here. We can play some tunes as well. Get into some Motown. Nothing wrong with me loving you.
That one says that, do you like turtles?
Tommy?
I love turtles.
This is the Turtle Whisperer right here. That is her thing, is turtles. It was just her birthday last week, and Carla gave her this wonderful, beautiful turquoise turtle brooch. Now you got me singing. Yeah, Chris, that's what's up. Thank you, Tommy from Southern Ontario. We appreciate you. God bless you. Yeah, next week let's do music again. Next week we'll do albums, any decade, and we'll finish off with a little bit of karaoke next week. Thank you so much for interacting with us. That music is up my alley. Perfect, Carla.
Awesome.
Next week, Friday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Real talk. Thank goodness it's Friday. Let's make it a date. Hope to see you there. Hope to see you there. Definitely hope to see y'all there. We'll be here. Last word, baby.
Good night.